Hi Leos, this is going to be your reading for August 2025. Happy birthday to those August Leos. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. I pause for any moments just because I'm trying to feel the energy that I feel. So I appreciate your patience there. All right, let's get into it. Your message for this month is listen deeply. Your message. Angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. Be ready to listen to that voice now and listen to yourself. If you aren't able to hear yourself, you may be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you going forward. If you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with something you feel you had to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you to stop, listen to yourself, and do it now. Your expansion and growth depend on it. If you have received challenging information recently about your life from any source, and you are unsure whether to believe it or not, this card assures you that it is pivotal to the unfolding of your freedom and joy, so listen deeply. The whispers of your inner voice are subtle, but it can take patience and willingness to hear them. Often this voice can seem intensely honest and direct. That's because it wants us to hone in on truth in order to grow. Often we don't like the truth the inner voice is giving us and refuse to listen, but all we are doing is blocking the guidance that is coming forward for us. The truth of the matter is that our inner voice is always working in our favor, and divine guidance is always loving and supportive. It will be direct and insightful, but won't make us feel low. If you are unsure what information is guidance and what is based on fear or ego, call on your angels to help you hear and understand the information that is rising up within. You can also invite them to clear old messages so that you have more space energetically for guidance that is relevant and present to the moment. All right. Would not be shocked if the High Priestess comes up in your reading here, but let's take a look. Just give me a moment to pull some cards there, Leo. Okay, let me just feel this energy here. Leos. It feels like there's a lot kind of happening in our kind of relationships right now. I have some family kind of situations that's popping up here, and also a lot of our emotions because there's a lot of cups on the board, but I got through that. The Seven of Wands in reverse is just saying you might be feeling like a lot is coming at you right now, and you're having a hard time setting up boundaries or just like standing firm in yourself or in your choices here. And it feels like there might be some questioning in that, especially when you're just like, hey, what is my feeling? Like, what is my boundary here? What do I have to put in place to make sure that I'm safe and I'm okay with this, so that I'm not kind of having all this stuff kind of fly at me and I'm just kind of getting pummeled by it. Usually it kind of means, again, like I said before, kind of weak boundaries, but I feel like in this sense it's because when we don't want to have those heart-to-heart conversations sometimes, because sometimes we see those as maybe a little bit too challenging here, so because we're just like, I don't know if I can like set that up, because I feel like me setting up a boundary might be a bad thing in this, whether that be in a relationship here with someone, because we do have the Two of Cups, whether that's a friendship, a family member, because we do have family here, a partnership here as well. And the Page of Cups was just saying we're kind of not really speaking what's on our heart or having kind of this heart-to-heart conversation with someone that we are kind of feel like we need to have here, Leo, because we're just kind of maybe too scared, or you're just like, everything's getting pummeled at me right now. It's just like there's so much to deal with. I don't want to add more to my plate, but it feels like you're reflecting with this Hangman energy about it, reflecting about this relationship, about this partnership. Maybe there's things that you want to say that you feel like you can't get off your chest or that you can't talk about here, but I feel like that kind of suppression maybe is not going to be good, because it's going to feel like more things are just kind of flying at you, and it feels like it's just kind of you feel like maybe you're getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and you're like, how much more can I take of this, right? I have this 10 of Cups coming out here in the reverse, which is talking about our family, and so this is kind of talking about unhappy family situations. So there might be some family tension happening for you right now, Leos. That's causing you kind of a lot of pain, or causing you to be really defeated here. And I feel like you might take some time to kind of be alone here with this Hermit card. It's like, I have to kind of deal with this. I need to take some time out. Maybe that's the boundaries that you were putting up. You're just like, I just need some alone time a little bit. Maybe you have to get away for the weekend. Maybe you're just like, I just need 2 hours a night to just reflect and release on this energy that I'm feeling now, because the Hermit is Virgo energy. It's very much like hermiting yourself, hiding yourself away. But it's not just the fact of like hiding from something. It's about introspection. And I think this is what it's like, listen deeply. You're just like having to listen to yourself right now and what you are feeling, and kind of go through all of that. So some of you are taking a step back in general, and you're just like, okay, I just got to be alone for a little bit. I got to do some searching here. Because with the Chariot card in reverse, it's just saying things aren't moving forward, or we're just feeling a little stuck. We don't know really how to proceed. It's just, and it feels like the answers are coming through, again, like I said before, through your intuition. But it's like, I don't know how to proceed right now. I don't know how to go forward, because I feel like this conflict, this defeat energy, whatever's happening in these kind of relationships is kind of taking over. But the Queen of Cups is just saying there's this kind of nurturing, loving energy here for you. Whether this is you, whether this is someone else that is kind of bringing this love or nurturing energy, I feel like that's going to be kind of the focus for all of this, or this going to be the answer, is just kind of bring the love forward for you this month, Leo. It's just like, how can I be more compassionate to myself? How can I be more compassionate to others here? How can I be more compassionate to my situation? And I feel like a lot of this is coming from yourself, right? To kind of put up those boundaries, to be like, you know what, I'm taking care of myself too in all of this. Whatever this kind of family conflict is, you're like, I gotta look out for myself, or else I'm gonna get swallowed. And that's this kind of energy that I'm feeling in this reading for you in this month of August. Is you're just like, okay, where can I be? Where can I stand without kind of getting consumed by all of this? Where can I kind of put my foot down a little bit? That's the High Priestess coming out. I knew the High Priestess would come out. And I just, when you listen deeply, it comes out, it makes sense. Saying that your intuition is a little blocked right now with the High Priestess coming out in reverse. Oops, sorry. Keep wanting to run away from me. The High Priestess in reverse is just saying your intuition is a little blocked right now. And I think the answer is this solitude. The answer is this time to just reflect here. And that's where you can kind of listen to that voice a little bit more deeply, because all this information is coming at you right now. All these things are coming at you with these kind of Seven of Wands energy, right? And it's just like, we just need that time to ourselves. We just need to be able to process, to release, to go through things here. Now, when I picked up this card, the Queen of Swords coming up, is this kind of matriarchal energy. We have two kind of matriarchal energies. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords here. Maybe some of you are stepping into that. Maybe you are at that point in your life. Maybe you are the matriarch of your family. If not, maybe you're kind of dealing with some situations with matriarchs of your family here. That could be a water sign or an air sign. But the Queen of Swords is also very strategic. She kind of sets a plan in motion. She's very communicative. She's very strong. She's very intelligent. I'm not getting that this Queen of Swords is you, but I feel like it's someone coming in to talk to you here. I get this stepping in energy from this Queen of Swords. It's like someone, and this Page of Swords coming in right after. It sounds like someone might be coming in that's a little bit, maybe you see as like a very intellectual person, a very grounded person, a very strategic person, someone that's like easy to kind of to talk to. So I just kind of get that they are coming forward with this to kind of help you in a way, or help you with whatever situation this is here. I'm getting a presence of that. Maybe this person is the matriarch of your family, maybe that person is coming in here to kind of help. me just pull some more cards. I have the Judgment card coming out in reversed here, and I have the Four of Swords coming out sideways, so which means there's choice involved. I'm just going to say this, it just feels like... do not kind of proceed forward right now. It feels like there's a lot of things that are telling you to kind of slow down or to take a rest or to take some time to think things out here. With this Judgment card in reverse, there's this error in judgment. It's going about rest. So maybe you have some kind of like, you kind of you're like, oh, rest is for losers, or you're just like, I shouldn't be working on myself. Like there's other things I have to do. I have to do this, that, and that here. But it feels like with this Magician card in reverse, we don't have the tools yet to manifest what we want, and that's kind of totally okay, because it's just like we're not in the place to do it. We're not in the vibration where things are happening for us here. So we have to take that time to step back, to reflect, to maybe let others come in to help us here as well. They're telling you to slow down is this kind of main message here for yourself. But with this Devil card in reverse, it's just saying we are kind of releasing some of these things that have been shackling us down. Releasing the ideas of maybe this is a toxic person, maybe this is fear that is taking over, maybe this is, materialism, maybe this is alcoholism, whatever it is for you here, there's something you're releasing, but it's not going to happen overnight. It feels like you need to take some time out to just kind of be and go through here and like slowly release those chains, because especially with this kind of King of Pentacles coming out here, it's someone who's very grounded, someone very stable, someone that kind of has a lot of finances here. And I feel like there's something good coming for you out of this. It's like this earth sign coming in maybe to help, the Wheel of Fortune, this kind of faded energy here. And it feels like that's on the way for you. There's something faded already on the way for you, but we have to kind of release some of this first, and we got to kind of just step back a little bit and reflect and think. I'm thinking about like a meditative kind of state, and it's just like, yes, all of this is happening in the world here for you, Leo, but it's just feeling like you just got to be like on the opposite. You got to be on the reflection. Maybe journaling, is going to be thoughtful for you. Maybe taking like an hour to read something, to just sit, to listen to music and like one of my favorite things to do is just to put on music and then just listen and think. I don't know why the music helps me, but it just kind of helps me flow through things and ideas and thoughts. And it feels like this is the energy that needs to be, because if you're worried about something here, worried about some kind of connection or some kind of financial thing here for yourself, I feel like it's already faded and it's on the way. So we got to stop pretending that we got to push so much constantly, allowing this kind of help to come in here, allow our heart to be open and kind of be able to connect again and feel ourselves and feel our intuition and feel our energy here. And whatever this is on the way. So just let it be at this moment. It feels like, it's not the right time to manifest whatever it is. There's something faded on the way for you. Don't stress about that. But it's just like, just let it be right now. Just let it release. Let it, move through you. I'm just feeling like, I don't know why. It's just this energy of like, it's almost like it's coming up from my stomach, and so maybe you feel like you're just like releasing a lot of that, releasing some stress, releasing some tension. I don't know, maybe some vocal things might be good for you, just like actually physically just like getting sound out. I don't know why that's coming up, but it just feels like almost that. It almost feels like this energy of a clown pulling the handkerchiefs out of their throat. They're like it's like something about getting it out is this energy I'm feeling. It's like I just want to releasing. All your cards want to fall to the ground today. What is going on? And you got two. Just give me a sec here, Leo. They fell pretty far. I will read both of these for you. Your dreams need a practical plan. And I feel like that's this magician card. It's just like we're not just in the space to kind of manifest that right now when it's in the reversed, and that's kind of totally okay here. That I feel like that Queen of Swords is coming in to help you with a plan, help you with a strategy, coming forward to kind of talk, and that's why I'm just getting this kind of matriarchal energy from her, this kind of like I'm coming in to kind of help. And I feel like that's kind of where this plan is going to set in for you here. It's like, okay, I can take a step back a little bit because this person is kind of maybe coming in to help or to kind of take control here. You got 2 Starseed oracles, so I'll read both of them. The first one is the 7 Star Sisters. Birthing creation's tapestry of life expression. There are new creations that want to be born, beauty that's yearning to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations and usher in a new era of consciousness and do a bit of weaving in the web of life. This card is of the artist, of the midwife, and you're being called to ponder the question, what wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear, and what beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to creative projects such as a new business or book. Perhaps you're being called to weave in beauty in your home or the way you cook. Regardless, the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity. This is also kind of what I was talking about, maybe you're journaling right now or wanting to journal, like that kind of getting it out, that kind of expression to yourself. Maybe you're writing songs too. To surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life, for where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present, and the world needs more of those qualities now than ever before. What new creations are you being called to birth? You also got Messenger here. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. You are a part of a lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetime to the upliftment of the planet, to returning to a time and time again to see the light, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, and to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius. Often appearing as a shade of blue, they hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance and to help us see that we are all connected and that the masculine and feminine energies exist within all of us. You're being called to bring about that balance and this harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on Earth, to think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing and vibrational songs. Their unique notes send balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide, and it's a reassurance of the sacred within all of us, a returning to the sacred union within, and a rekindling of heaven and earth. You begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor your balance as the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and with others. How are you being called to bring harmony to your own life or the planet? And how are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? And it feels like this harmony is coming through this kind of rest, right? It's coming through this kind of balance. Because when things are in balance, things are in harmony with each other here, Leo. And so they're trying to get you to find that balance a little bit more here. And I think it's pulling you towards more the introspective side, especially this kind of birthday month, if you are in August, Leo, birthday month for you, okay? All right, Leo, that was your monthly reading. I hope that helped.